Pittsburgh, what's up? It's your boy A.G. White, not so white, not white now. And Pittsburgh, I'm in your area Friday and Saturday, December 16th and December 17th. Yes, right there at Rock's Landing in McKees Rocks, Pennsylvania. I'm rocking with my man, Mr. Rock. It's his birthday weekend. It's Friday and Saturday, December 16th and 17th. Man, it's the show before Christmas. That's right. With your man, Mr. Rock, your boy A.G. White headlines. That's me, yours truly. All right, so get your tickets now. Friday and Saturday, December 16th and 17th is going down in Pittsburgh, no doubt. Get them tickets now. Holla at Mr. Rock. Man, we are in the building. Let's rock out together. All right, let's make this a damn rockin' Christmas show, and we gonna make it happen. All right, Pittsburgh, I'll see you Friday and Saturday, December 16th and 17th. Your boy, A.G. White, Puff Daddy, Bad Boys of Comedy, Martin Lawrence presents First Amendment. See you.
I think this...
Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere you know, I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing to the uttermost. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games, so a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chillin' with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Turner brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah.
Afternoon, everyone. Roxamore Sports live here at the Woodland Hills High School for the Play for May Tip-Off Tournament. And we are in our second event today. It is girls varsity basketball. Trinity playing against Erie. Should be an interesting match. I haven't seen these two teams play against each other. So it's the first time for everything. And we're early in the season. December, we got more basketball games coming up ahead today and this month as well, as we are starting the season off early. But this is the day 2 of the Play for May Tip-Off Tournament. And the second year at that. Trinity College there in the gray. Oh, actually, I lied to you. Trinity High School, they were in the white and blue. And Erie in the gray. And the game has started. Ball is in possession by Erie. The passing is connecting quite well. So far, so good. The offense doesn't seem to be contested too much here. Seems like they're making a slight little incision here through the defense. But the defense is holding on quite well as they are able to defend the net from that basket. Passing, made over to Macy, Justice. And first point of the day, right there by Eden Williamson. A pass made and redemption. By Cameron Flowers. So far, so good. Off to a tie. Within just 6 minutes and 55 seconds to go for the first quarter. 8 minutes for each quarter. Ball passed down to Trinity. Off the rim there. Erie has the ball. A basket made right there by number 34. That is Shrimper. So far, Trinity seems to be doing all right with the offense. Close to making a shot there. Right off the backboard. Erie takes back the ball. Makes a pass, the half-court line. A rough fall there, but a good attempt on the left side offense. Looks like she was trying to bring her position a little bit closer there for a safer pass. To number 32 from Erie. Nevins makes a pass over. The Shrimper. Trinity now in possession of the ball. Just outside the three-pointer line here. Good passing as they're getting it past the offense. 4 under 6. Trinity behind just by 2. They have an attempt a chance to get a successful free throw in here. Trinity, Agatha Nicolai. Nothing came of that one, unfortunately, for Trinity, but they did manage to get 1 point in. And an attempted shot at a three-pointer there. Safe passing by Erie here. And another attempted three-pointer shot. Trinity back with the ball. Makes the pass, and it's in. By number 21, Maddie Roberts from Trinity. And Trinity manages to take the lead here just by a smidge of point. Very good on the offense so far. Passing seems to be connecting quite well. And they seem to be making good judgments when the pressure is on them by the defense when it comes to Erie being on the offense. But it doesn't seem like their defense is as strong as their offense. course, we're only just a few minutes in the first quarter. As the game goes on, we'll see a change in performance. Whether that's good or bad, well, we'll find out. Trinity so far, fluid with the passing here. And off the rim there. Erie back with the ball as they bring it past the half-court line. Makes a pass, and that pass is unfruitful. Trinity coming around here. Eden with the ball. Makes a pass. Over to Sam. Back to Eden. Eden makes the pass over to Maddie. Back to Eden. Oh! Bit of a trip and fall there. Erie's defense appears to be improving a little bit better here. As we notice with Trinity's defense, their defense is it's quite the block, to say the least. But for Erie, their offense is very formidable. And off the rim there. It's sloppy, but they managed to recover. Erie. Erie loses the ball there. Trinity is given the ball. We're just about finished with the first quarter here. 3 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. These games go by fast, and the clock goes by fast as well, just watching these games. But nonetheless, great talent from these two schools. They came a long way. Sometimes they got a longer way to go, should they choose to go forward with their athletic career into college. But ideally, the meaning behind this event is to bring talents together and shine some light on these talented athletes. Bring recognition to their ambitions, to their efforts. We got more schools here playing at the Woodland Hills High School today, going all the way till 6:30 p.m. So be sure to check our schedule out on roxamoresports.com and look at that. Maddie Roberts and Eden both managed to get that ball in the net. The score is now 11-6, Trinity in the lead. Erie coming in hot and lands the basket, bringing Erie up to 8. Game is getting close here. And that was that basket was recently just bumped by Nevins. Drya Nevins. And right now, so far so good for Trinity. And Trinity has the ball here. Eden Williams. It's blocked there by Drya. Christina. Number 14, Christina Bozek with the free throw. Right on the net, which brings them 12 points over 8. 4-point difference now. There's a chance here to land a second shot. And, ooh, just off the rim there. But a lead is a lead. Drea makes a pass. And unfortunately, nothing came of that one. Trinity back with the ball. Erie bringing in a substitution, number 14. And Eden almost in. But the defense by Erie managed to take away the threat just a little bit. Ball's given over to Trinity. Pass over to Eden. And off the rim there. Ball back in possession by Erie. An attempted pass over. Attempted pass over to Cameron Flowers. Was missed. And now it is in. Beautifully done. And now it's a 1-point game. 12 over 11. Trinity in the lead by a smidge here. Again, it is so refreshing to be indoors. Usually I cover games outside, but basketball is an indoor sport. It was originally designed to be that way. I know people play basketball outside, but back in 1891, they made it to be an indoor sport to keep people physically fit and active during the winter months. And here we are in December, watching multiple schools play under one roof. Here at the Woodland Hills High School. And Trinity, so far coming in with a few powerful punches here, metaphorically speaking, of course. But Erie, they're holding up quite well. Erie's making a comeback here. They had a little bit of a gap, but now they're slowly building themselves back up. Or actually, not slowly. I would say quickly building themselves back up. And 1 second on the clock here for the first quarter. So about to approach the second quarter. Just 1 second. Right now the ball is being delivered via free throw by number 21 from Trinity. That is Maddie Roberts. Successful with the first one, but not so much the second one. So the score as of now is 13 over 11. Trinity in the lead by 2 points. But Erie, they're getting recalibrated and they're managing to get themselves back up on that scoreboard. So I'm looking to see a close game throughout the next 3 quarters ahead of us. But we're going to approach the second quarter here. 8 minutes goes on the clock. So once again, we would like to thank all of you guys for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports broadcast. Here at the Woodland Hills High School for the Play for May tip-off tournament. Multiple schools under one roof here at Woodland Hills. And and some came quite a distance, such as Chambersburg. But nonetheless, great atmosphere. Love to see the fans all here after 2 years of isolation. But hey, we're going to beat it one way or another, and here we are, early in the afternoon. And of course, there's those of you watching from long distance, different time zones perhaps even. But thank you all for joining us here nonetheless. Encourage these athletes, as the big idea behind this whole event is to recognize the talents and efforts of these athletes from multiple schools for the Play for May tip-off tournament. This is the second year we're doing this, so we're about to be heading into the third year. But right now, intense game between these two schools, Trinity and Erie. Of course, we got another game about to happen quite soon at 12:30. And of course, Craig Thomas will be covering that game. So if Trinity and Erie is not the teams you were looking for, then surely the 12:30 game we have coming up will be covered by Craig Thomas. And that will be Shaler versus North Catholic. Should be an interesting game. So if that's your school, you don't want to miss out. We have now entered the second quarter here. So far, Trinity has come back with the agility and speed they need to make a mark here in the second quarter. Erie holding up quite well on their defense, although they seem to be a little bit rusty here. Number 20 with the free throw, and right in the net it goes. That is Eden Williamson. Just giving another ball here. The score is now 14/11. Nothing too devastating. And, off the rim. A close shot. Erie, motivated. Makes a pass. Passes all connecting here. As number 23, Deja Williams, hands it over to Drea. Drea giving good blocking here. That pass is in to Christina. Over to Eden. Eden goes for the three shot. And Eden rushes back in. Second time, she gets it in for the basket. Erie gets the basket in. Bringing them up to 13 points now. An attempted three-pointer there, but nothing came of it. It's now a three-point difference in the score, 16/13. Both appear to be somewhat equal teams, but that basket was in for Trinity, bringing them up to 18/13. A pass over to Drea. Drea passes it over to 23, Deja. And over the end line there. Erie sends in the substitute as number 34, Shrimper. And Drea. And she gets it in. 15 under 18 for Erie. Eden rushing it in here. Drea giving good block in here. A three-pointer successful by Christina. .32 passes it over to Deja. Oh, Trinity takes that ball and passes it over and over the sideline, or end line rather. It's a rough start for Erie, though. I'd say mostly the defense is a little bit lagging here. Their defense could be a bit stronger. I notice Trinity's defense is mirroring the offense quite well. It's also a height advantage, but nonetheless, Erie's offense is quite impressive. And I imagine as time goes on, it's just going to get better. Eden makes a pass. Over to Christina. Makes a pass. Maddie has the ball. Oh, actually, I stand corrected. That is Eden. Eden has the ball. Passes it to Maddie. Maddie passes it over to Agatha. And just off the rim there, she has a chance to make a three-pointer. And she lands it. 3 points by Christina. Erie struggled to obtain that ball. Erie now falling behind by 9 points. Erie has a chance here to climb back up the ladder and make it to the top and climb further than that. But at the moment, the offense, beautifully done there. Number 34 from Erie, that is Shrimper. Off the rim there, Trinity coming in aggressively. A shot by Agatha. Oh, actually, I stand corrected. It's number 12, Sam. The pass is blocked there by Trinity on Erie. Just outside of the half-court line. Trinity back with the ball. It seems like they have the majority possession of the ball throughout this game. We are in the second half, 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. But so far, Trinity's performance is not slowing down at all. If anything, it appears to be increasing. They seem to be motivated by their own success thus far. Erie seems to be a little bit exhausted, judging by their body language and facial expressions, but surely they'll come around and come in with a more effective strategy and play. But we shall see in the second half of the game. Trinity, good pass in here. Off the rim. A little bit of a break here. But yeah, Trinity definitely came in absolute precision, and it's really working out to their advantage. 26 over 17. Their passing is decent. Their defense is really effective. It's able to stop the offense from having any breakthroughs. Erie hasn't had too many breakthroughs lately, but the offense by Erie is definitely strong, but the defense by Erie could be stronger, and I'm looking to see that change for Erie coming in the second half. I'm looking to see them mirror their offense a lot better when it comes to blocking. The passing by Erie just keeps getting broken by Trinity here. Now, there is a bit of a height advantage, but there's also just a matter of performance. Their connections from Trinity, it's just absolutely connecting. It's just, right now, back in action. Drea makes a pass. Erie has a chance to get a basket in here. Erie has come a bit of a distance here, so they're willing to give it their all in all. Right now, they have the free throw, and off the board there. That's number 14 from Erie. And, ooh, just all rim there. Chance at redemption. 4 times a miss. Trinity has the ball. Oh, but not for long. Defense came in there strong. Number 23, Deja is off the court. Number 15, Green, is now in for Erie. She's given the ball. Just gotta do a little bit of prep here. Take out the earrings. Better safe than sorry. Sometimes you forget you have them in. It's understandable. All right, now she's ready for action. Makes a pass over to Drea. Drea has the ball. She's trying to study the court, get an idea of where to make these passes at. Beautiful pass there by number 14 to Cameron Flowers. Just almost finished here with the second quarter, first half of the game. And that three-pointer was almost in, but not quite. Maddie made an attempted shot there. That's Agatha going against Cameron. Christina and Drea, a little bit of a collision. Erie with the ball. Oh, I lied. It is Trinity with the ball. Got a little turned around there for a second. Number 11 from Trinity High School. That is Macy Justice. It is now Eden Williamson in for the free throw. And we've seen her in the past. She's able to land these free throws quite well, just like that. So it wouldn't be a surprise if she landed another one successfully. The gap is nothing too bad at the moment. 27 over 7. 27 over 17. Now it's 28 over 17. Erie. Pass over to Green. Green has the ball. Loses the ball, though, to Eden. And that basket is in. But there appears to be a little bit of a hurt, for better lack of words, on that two-pointer. She landed it, so it may hurt, but at least she got that for her team in there. 30 over 17. And now we're just going to take just a little bit of a break, a little bit of a discussion. Perhaps Erie has a chance to kind of talk some things through, figure out how to improve their play. It seems like their defense is just getting slightly better than what it was previously, but it's still not quite there. The offense is definitely picking up. The offense is getting better with the passes. Unfortunately, though, they keep losing the ball as soon as they make it to their opponent's side of the court. But nonetheless, Erie is holding in quite strong, and I'm expecting Erie to flip the script possibly within the second quarter. So Eden is being guided off to the side there. She's walked off, wishing her well, as she was a instrumental player for her team there, as she landed quite a few shots, baskets, and three-pointers, as well as free throws. It is now Agatha with the free throw for Trinity. And there we have it. Green with the ball. Passes over to Shrimper. Number 14. Passes over to Green. Green. And Trinity takes back the ball just a little bit. Unfortunately, I see some players missing from the roster here for Erie. Nonetheless, Erie is holding in quite well. The defense appears to improve. Now they're on the offense. Green with the ball. Passes it to number 14. Cameron passes over to number 23. That is Deja Williams. 14 seconds. Trinity. I imagine they're going to try to make a three-pointer here. Trying to beat the clock. But 1 second in, and that's it for the first half of this match between Trinity and Erie. And so far, Trinity is holding up quite well as they hold a lead, 31 over 17. We'll be right back after these messages.
Trouble can find anyone. At Frank Walker Law, we take the time to understand your situation and work tirelessly on your behalf. Hard-hitting representation when you need it the most. A real law firm getting real results.
I started coaching boxing in probably late 90s. In 2000, we opened this gym, which is the 3rd Avenue Gym. We started, the scholarship was in 2012. How you qualify for it? We set a 3-fight policy, which as long as you're registered for the USA Boxing, you're registered to compete, you're going to school, you're within this family. You're within the boxing family. Donations are made out to the WPAL, Western Pennsylvania Police Athletic League. We're a 501c3 nonprofit, so donations are tax deductible. Contact me on my cell phone, 412-965-0703, or you can reach me by email at manningrdm147@netscape.net.
Here at Fit for Boxing, you'll find a fast, fun, and effective workout where you can burn up to 1,000 calories.
Come try a free class at Fit for Boxing, where beginners are always welcome. It's fun for the whole family, people of all ages. Old or young, it doesn't matter. In addition to our trainer-led workouts, we also offer private lessons, community, fundraiser, and team building events for local companies and more.
Hi, my name's Mario. I've been a member at Fit4 Boxing for a little over a year now. You need to get a good workout in, come to Fit4 Boxing, and Rich and his staff will take care of each and every one of you.
Fit for Boxing Club is located in Hampton Township, just outside of the city of Pittsburgh on William Flynn Highway. Come learn how to box and have fun. Call Fit4 Boxing Club at 412-213-3584 or visit our website at www.fit4boxingclub.com.
CNX is just giving so many opportunities to our youth, right? And a lot of times that's all someone needs is just an opportunity. And if you take it a step further, sometimes it's not just the opportunity that you get, but what you do with the opportunity.
want you to let everybody know about it. Soul Pit is what's happening in and around your city. Soul Pit is on the internet and around the globe. Soul Pit is on your block and in your car. Soul Pit is in your ear. It's in your hair. It's everywhere. Soul Pit is the latest news, hottest styles, culture, education, information, and more. It gets you ready for things to come. Hey kid, you know what the Soul Pit really is? It's a little something extra for your soul.
Want to put a spotlight on some of these kids who could be going places, and we want to be there to help them get to the next level, whether it be Division I, Division II, Division III, NAIA, junior college, wherever they want to go. We want to support them and get them to the top.
We have some pretty successful and high-level bowlers that were able to gain exposure through Roxamore Sports Network. And so for me, the decision was a no-brainer from the standpoint of it elevated the profile of our athletic department, it elevated the profile of our school district, and most importantly, it elevated the profile of our student athletes.
To bring light and a mic to a situation to make a difference. That's what Roxamore has always meant to me.
What surprised me the most about Roxamore is, well, how dedicated it was.
So I'd absolutely recommend Roxamore Sports Network, and why is simply because Roxamore Sports Network is in it for the business of helping kids.
Delivering a sports experience like no other. That makes you say, oh, that's all right. As an old man would once say, that's all right.
Hello and welcome back, everyone, to the Roxamore Sports coverage of the Play for May tip-off tournament. In case you're wondering why I sounded winded there, I was just walking up a step. It's actually more of a box than anything, so took a little bit of effort to climb over that box. But nonetheless, glad you're all here joining us on the Roxamore Sports Podcast as we cover this tournament between Trinity and Erie here at the Woodland Hills High School for the Play for May tip-off tournament. About 20 seconds away from starting the second half of this game. Trinity reigning supreme right now, 31-17 over Erie, but Erie surely, just surely, might make, well, those are kind of like a oxymoron there, surely and might, but my optimism for Erie is that they're going to change up their strategy in the second half, and they're going to improve their defense. The speed is good, the passing is good, but the defense at the moment, the defense is not quite where it ought to be. They have a chance here to turn the game around. The score is not too far off. It's just 31-17. Erie is good on the offense, but the defense by Trinity is really just taking that ball away from Erie, and it's proven to be very detrimental for Erie at this point. But we shall see what's coming up ahead as we enter the third quarter. Trinity with the ball as they bring it down towards Erie. Erie's defense, well, not much to say about it just yet. But Erie right now has the ball. For those of you watching from Erie, hello and welcome. And those watching for Trinity, hello and welcome. And now Trinity has the ball, bringing it back down to Erie as they pass the half-court line and get that basket in there. 33-17 is now the score. Great work there. And Trinity given one shot for the free shot. A free throw, rather. And in the net it goes. Agatha lands it. Now, Erie does have the chance still with 7 minutes and 13 seconds in the third quarter to get things back up. But they don't want that ball going any, the score going any further. Otherwise, there would be no longer competing against a team, but more or less competing against the odds. That's number 23, Deja Williams for Erie with the free throw. A little bit short on that one, off the rim. A good range, she had it straight forward. Just a matter of estimating the right power in that throw. And that one was better around the rim, but did not go in. Bit of an ugly situation here for Erie as Trinity has the ball yet again and is bringing it closer towards Erie, and seen all too often. Erie with the ball. Christina down. Cameron passes it over to Deja. Passes it over to number 14 from Erie. And Shrimper rushing it in there. Good maneuver there by Shrimper. Trinity coming back down. The offense is strong. Now it does appear that Erie's defense has improved. Whether or not it's effective, we shall see. But I have seen an improvement here. It seems like they are mirroring their opponents better than previously, but it's still a bit of a struggle for Erie here as they keep losing the ball to Trinity when it comes to the offense and losing their ground when it comes to defense as Trinity's able to penetrate through the defense and land a few baskets. Great effort there nonetheless by these two teams from Erie and Trinity as they try to build up their record. Some of them looking to go forward with their prospects in basketball as they consider college. Others, different routes. But nonetheless, sports build up character. And we're certainly seeing good team sportsmanship here and good competition. Erie is just struggling to break that 17 here, though. They have a chance to make it happen. But Trinity is getting quite the gap here as they were able to get the odds more in their favor as the clock goes down. Coming up next after this game is Chambersburg versus Obama. And that's coming up at 1:30 p.m. Trinity with the free throw. And attempting to get another shot there. Erie takes the ball back. Passes it down. Deja Williams with the ball. Makes a pass over to number 14. And such squandered potential. It's a good hustle, though, nonetheless, by Erie. And Trinity takes the ball back. Defense rushes back as they attempt to block Erie. They try to penetrate through the defense. The defense doing quite well this time around as they were able to block the offense from breaking through. Seems like they are restructuring the wall, so to speak. And so we're able to hold up the defense, hold up the offense, which is what I was looking for Erie to do. Trinity, though, their offense is quite magnificent, as we can see. They have quite a few powerful players on their team. As it seems like they all had a chance to make a shot there, and they all delivered on that. Green here, rushing the ball back. Attempts to make a three-pointer. Nothing comes of it as it bounces off the rim there. Less than 5 minutes to go here for the third quarter. Erie has the ball, passes it to Shrimper. Shrimper has it, passes it over to Deja. Deja passes it to Green. Green attempted to make a shot there, and Shrimper gets it in. And Trinity looking back to get those 2 points as the offense is coming in tighter. Seems like they're covering as much ground as possible. Lands that three shot there by Christina. Green holding on to the ball quite well. And she's able to avoid that block. Ooh, but that pass just off the tips of the finger there. And over the sideline. Pass to Deja. Unfortunately not as planned. But it happens. Unfortunately for Erie, Trinity is progressing on the scoreboard. And, ooh, just off the rim there. And Dreher takes that ball back. And over the end line, that ball goes. Some good tug and pull there from Drea, though. She was able to get her team the distance they need on the court. And Deja attempts to make a field goal there. It's a bit of an improvement here for Erie as their offense is coming in much stronger than before, but nonetheless, Trinity has quite a few players on their team that is really proving to be quite the foe for Erie. seems like those in the 20 range are mostly the all-stars for Trinity, ranging from 20 to 23 here. And of course we have Christina and number 11, whose name escapes me at this moment. All right, let me just take a look at my roster here. That is Macy Justice. Number 12, of course, we've seen some excellent passes and a few successful shots from Sam Horn. Drea, almost successful there with that free throw. And Drea's able to regulate her speed when it comes to addressing the offense here. She's able not to lose the ball. And in that ball goes. And the gap gets wider and wider for Erie, as the range is now 19 to 39. Trinity in the lead here. Makes a pass. Nothing comes of it. And Shrimper gets it in there. The two-pointer. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Makes a pass over to Sam. And it's in with the three-pointer from number 23, Riley Corrins. Drea has the ball here, makes a pass over to Deja. Deja passes over to Drea. And, ooh, just off the rim there. Good attempt, good hustle nonetheless by Erie. One minute and 55 seconds to go here for the third quarter. Erie just barely gaining ground as Trinity has quite a performance, landing 3 shots, such as that one. Number 23, Riley Corrins, with a three-pointer. It's a rough afternoon. That sounded like balking there for a second. Anyways, a tough afternoon here for Erie, but early in the season, they have some time to adjust as the season goes on. But challenge is the name of the game for any sport. Unless there's just some room for adjustment here for Erie. From my experience, usually whenever you play pickup games, that's usually a good way to get some practice in the seasons where practice is not in session, but if you can find a way to play against somebody other than your own team, somebody that you usually play with, that usually, gives you some perspective of how others that you're not familiar with can perform. As the saying goes, iron sharpens iron. So sometimes it takes a tremendous challenge to be a tremendous athlete. And, they always say, don't compare yourself to the worst, compare yourself to the best. Always try to go for the biggest challenge sometimes when it comes to sports, just because it really does help you improve on your strategy and your performance. Because every game won't always be easy. Every game won't always be a beatdown. Sometimes you will be on the receiving end of that beatdown. And it shouldn't be demotivating as much as it should be motivating. You got to figure out where you went wrong, and you got to figure out how to improve. Goes without saying that The only losses that you really have in a game is when you don't take away anything constructive from your loss. Nonetheless, two pools with very talented athletes from Erie and Trinity. Trinity having a very triumphant afternoon here at Woodland Hills High School, as they have 45 over 21, just 3 seconds to the end of the quarter, and they managed to land another 2 points in right before the buzzer goes off, bringing them up to 47 over 21 as they approach the fourth quarter. Now, Erie is really playing a game of odds here as they have 8 minutes to get things turned around, but again, the odds are the odds. And based on Trinity's performance, they're not letting down, and they're not letting their guard down either. Should begin the next session, last quarter, pretty soon here. But man, oh man, what a performance we're seeing right now from Trinity. Trinity is able to land these three-pointers in consistently. Not getting a whole lot of rim shots, and they're just getting nasty three-pointers in there, and it's really working to the benefit. So well done, Trinity. Absolutely fabulous performance there. Love to see it. Erie, they're holding up. They're getting a few successful shots in, but unfortunately for Erie, it's just not enough at this moment. So it's a matter of figuring out what you can do in this last quarter, getting familiar with your opponents, and switching some things up. And of course, speed and height have everything to do with how a game turns out. And so far, the height seems fairly matched for the most part. It does seem like Trinity does have a few taller players than Erie, but nonetheless, the performance by Trinity is just absolutely phenomenal. They're making great passes, great shots, they're reading their opponents well. Trinity is absolutely holding up very well as they ride with 47 over 21. And we are now just about ready for the fourth quarter. 8 minutes to go. Erie highly motivated here to make a comeback. Let's see what they got in store. Deja Williams has the ball and gets that ball in there. 23. Trinity back with the ball on the offense as they make it past the half-court line. The offense by Trinity there is quite tough. Erie held up well, though, as that basket didn't go as planned for Trinity. Trinity gains the ball back and gets it in there. 2 points, taking those 2 points away from Erie that they just got in there. Riley Finnick managed to get that ball in there for Trinity. We do have a substitute here. They ran number 20, which is Aubrey Easterling for Erie in. Now they have back here Cameron Flowers. Also for Erie, they have Chelsea Wayne on the court now. Number 14 passes it over to Chelsea. Chelsea back to 14. Chelsea over to Shrimper, and nothing comes of it. At this point, it is Erie with the ball. And Shrimper makes a pass over to 32. 32 goes for the three-pointer and lands it in there. Beautifully done. And can they land it? Over the net it goes. Erie has the ball back. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go on the fourth quarter. And Chelsea loses that pass there. Erie gets the ball back. And again, coming up at 1:30. It'll be Obama Academy playing against Chambersburg. The passes here are good for Trinity, as the offensive pressure is weighing down heavy on Erie. So far, so good. Kristen goes for the three-pointer. Almost lands it. Passes it over. And it's in for Trinity by Bella Roberts. Erie with the ball makes a pass over to Aubrey. Drea attempts to make a shot there. Ref calls a foul there and gives the ball over to Trinity. A rough situation here for Erie. Nonetheless, they have the support of the fans here. And quite a bit of them actually right here in the high school. Here in the bleachers, and of course you as well. Every ounce of encouragement counts. Trinity as well. It's a number of fans here supporting them. Just under 5 minutes here to go for the fourth quarter. And look at that, Green shoots it in and nails it. Beautifully done, bringing Erie up to 30. Trinity, good pass in here. And, ooh, right off the rim. Green has the ball. Hands it over to Erie 32. Erie 32 shoots it for the three-pointer, but bounces off the rim there. Trinity rushing this ball down. Deja held up quite well. Trying to block that shot from happening, or the pass rather. And Easterling blocking quite well. Erie 32. A good attempt to hold up that passing, but nonetheless it happened. It's absolutely to be noted that Trinity's performance today is just beautiful. Chef's kiss. But Erie, their effort is definitely there. You definitely see it. Just a rough day for them, but nonetheless, 30-52 really shows that they are showing Trinity that they're not going to go down easy. They're going to give it their best shot all the way to the end. Game's not over until it's over. And they're going to get a few more points out of down. I bet. Anyways, they're going to get a few more points for Erie. I bet before the 2 minutes and 54 seconds is up. But Trinity, Trinity is just really holding up very well right now. It's like, I can't even say holding up anymore. They're doing well, doing 2 minutes and 54 seconds as they are giving Erie a challenge of the odds. As it's going to be just pretty much impossible for Erie to match up to 52 or prevent Trinity from gaining any more points here towards the end of this fourth quarter. And a basket like that just makes it that much more impossible. Nonetheless, Erie making good sound calls here. They lose the offense to Trinity as Trinity now comes back with the ball and tucks it in there. Just about the nail in the coffin there, 56-30. Although you could argue the nail in the coffin was much sooner than that, but nonetheless, just a matter of just getting as much points as possible for Trinity. And definitely, it's to be noted that Trinity has not let down. They didn't get sloppy with their plays. They didn't stop making risky decisions earlier on in the first quarter when they were already going high. But all that basically results in them just having consistent gameplay. And of course that is resulting in them having a much higher score. So just a minute and 55 seconds. And Trinity looks to be the decisive winner of this event. Nonetheless, the talents and efforts of Erie is noted and recognized. Erie is giving it their best shot. And got some freshmen and sophomores here. So they're just, they got a ways to go, especially here early in the basketball season. And right in the net it goes. Minute and 30 seconds. Good passing here. Minute and 30 seconds to go. We got a timeout here. So once again, we want to thank you all for joining us here on the Roxamore Sports broadcast as we cover this game and other games coming up ahead at the Woodland Hills High School. It's been an interesting morning. If you watched the previous game, it was quite an intense match there between Shaler and not Shaler, but Seton LaSalle, and gotta remember the name of the other school right here. Let me go back. It was Seton LaSalle versus Belle Vernon. very intense game. Seton Lachelle had a defeat yesterday that was similar to what we're seeing right now, where the gap was just very far from them. But today, Seton Lachelle, they managed to get the game in their favor today, as they managed to be the one leading with a significant gap. So sometimes it's just a matter of just getting reacclimated to a competitive basketball game. You know, some skirmishes, some actual games can really change up your performance. And here early in the season, it's going to be a little bit rough, but nonetheless, it's good experience, and it definitely does create for better performance in the long run. So, I mean, you could be great at making 3 shots all day long in practice, but when you have somebody in front of you constantly knocking that ball out of your hand, it's a different story. Some people don't do so well under pressure, so sometimes you got to get yourself exposed to that pressure. Particularly when you're playing competitively against another opponent, it's a completely different atmosphere. And excellent work here by Trinity. But yeah, you got to get yourself exposed to that pressure, get yourself used to that pressure. And that creates for a much better performance from you as an athlete. Got 50 seconds. Go on the clock. You got 30 seconds to kind of wind down a little bit here for the break. Not much Erie can do, but at least they can get a few points to the name before the buzzer goes off. Even if you're way behind, it's not likely you'll turn the game around. You know, you always got to play as if you're just 1 point behind. So, just the name of the game. Give it full effort. Nonetheless, love to cover it here for you guys on the Roxamore Sports broadcast. Max and Million here. And of course, we got more games up ahead. Starting at 1:30. And of course, we have another game over in the next gym next door to me. Starting up as well. Here for the Play for Mae Tip-Off Tournament. I'll be covering the Chambersburg versus Obama at 1:30 p.m. Over the next gym, there'll be Winchester versus Westinghouse. Oh, actually, I made a mistake. That will be Gateway versus Shadyside Academy. Next gym over. Good attempt at that free throw there. A bit off. Gabby Vaughn with the free throw. Makes it in. 31. Excellent work here by Erie. Really working hard to contain that ball and make a significant mark on the scoreboard. At least as much as they can within 20 seconds, 26 seconds. But even if it's a loss, I would say every point counts, no matter what. I mean, you got to consider that people are building a record here. They're trying to get some prospects that look promising to scouters when it comes to scholarships, if they're considering on doing basketball in college. 18 seconds to go. Giving the ball over to Erie. Just about 10 seconds here. Trinity has the ball. Likely going to try to land a three-pointer. Why not? And there they go. And nothing comes of it. But that is the end of the game. And lo and behold, as expected, Trinity comes out the victor 57-31. Erie gave it the best shot, but early in the season, so nothing to be discouraged about if you're an Erie's fan or if you're an Erie's athlete. But nonetheless, tremendous performance there by both schools. Trinity triumphant this afternoon. Stay tuned with us. We'll be covering the next game, Alabama versus Chambersburg at 1:30 on the Roxamore Sports Network.